Hi, I am Adrienne Palmer, Editor-in-Chief of DTF Printing, and we have a special episode of the DTF Printing Podcast here live at Printing United Expo in Las Vegas.
If this is your first time listening, be sure to check out all episodes at dtfprinting.com/podcast.
I have a great guest with me today, Spencer Chernoff, founder of Limitless Transfers in Front Royal, Virginia. Hey, Spencer, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. How's the show going for you so far?
I'd say pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got to meet a lot of people that I've done business with that I never got the opportunity to, actually like shake their hand. So it's been really cool. And obviously winning the contest was really cool.
Yes, well, we'll talk about that now. Congratulations. You are the winner of our second DTF Printing T-Shirt Contest. So awesome. So we had our first contest at DTF Expo, and our second one this year. We had about 60 plus people sign up, and I think 20 plus actually sit in their shirts.
Yeah.
And we had judging here in Las Vegas at one of the rooms up here on Sunday with three of our judges, Chuck Northcutt of iGroup Technologies, Jeremy Pales of DTF Superstore, and Scott Donovan of DuPont Inc. And they went through all of the shirts, deciding on hand feel, color quality, all kinds of different variables, graininess, to make sure that, they were picking the right winner, and they chose you. So congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, super exciting. We had the awards here on the show floor Tuesday, and had a great group of people. Everyone was able to check out all of the shirts, got to see what the judges' comments were, got to see what different printers and powders and inks everyone used. So maybe tell me why you entered the contest. We'll start there.
Yeah, sure. I have a couple customers. So Ryan and Megan with P&M Apparel, I've done a lot of business with them, and they have been great. They're no longer just customers; they're good friends, and they've been encouraging me to do a lot of things and kind of step out. One of the things was I got a text from Ryan, and he sent me a link to the contest. He said, "You need to enter this contest."
Yeah.
And then I was also curious. Not so much to me. It wasn't really about like winning the contest. What I was really curious about was losing the contest and finding out why I lost. I'm always looking for ways to like improve and get better. And so that was my one thing was, if I lost, then I just really wanted to know, how can I do better? I'm always looking for ways to improve. So that's really the main reason why I entered. I'm glad I did.
Yeah, well, I love that growth mindset. With DTF, it's all about testing and troubleshooting and getting to that best product. So I love that that's your goal. I was a little nervous because I put out all of the shirts with all of the judges' comments and everything, laid them out for everyone to see before we made the announcement. And the only paper that didn't have any comments was yours. So I thought if anyone's really paying attention, they're going to know who won. But were you able to talk to any of the judges after to really discuss what made you stand out?
So I talked to a bunch of people after.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure who the judges were. I did talk to the DTF Superstore guy a little bit.
Okay, Jeremy.
I know one of the things that they had mentioned that was kind of tricky was, so they did a phenomenal job at giving us the worst piece of artwork possible to try and print with DTF. But they put in a couple curveballs. And one of the things that I did that a lot of people didn't catch is they had a different black inside the text at the top. And so you had to knock out that black, which wasn't going to get knocked out with the rest of the black because it's a different value. It was a slightly lighter black.
Yeah.
So there was definitely a lot of curveballs, but I think they said that thing was something that a lot of people had missed. It took a lot of testing to get to a point where I was happy.
Yeah, and a lot of attention to detail. Okay, so with testing, this wasn't the first shirt you printed. How many shirts did you print?
I think 6.
Okay.
I tried it a few different ways, but ultimately I kind of settled on the first one. I was just getting ahead of myself and trying different things with like half toning.
Yeah.
And ultimately, the way I decided I wanted to print this was I didn't want to change any printer settings whatsoever. So I wanted it to be kind of like a fair, accurate representation of what we do. So all of my adjustments were in the artwork itself.
Okay.
And so I tried half toning it. I was thinking like, well, you know, there's these like rasterization plugins that have like a better hand feel and all that. Ultimately, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. And so I printed out all the shirts, I put them on the table, and then I grabbed my employees and I said, pick one, and then here's the blank shirt.
Yeah.
Pick whichever one you like best. I want you to press it. I want you to put it in the bag. I don't want to know which one you picked.
Okay.
I was just overthinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely a lot of trial and error.
Yeah. Were you printing on UX blank T-shirts, or were you just whatever you had?
Testing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was, I think, like Gildan, Next Level, anything I had that was blank.
Right. Was there any difference really in the material there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So how did you know that maybe that was going to transfer to this blank, or were you just like hoping for the best?
So I had never worked with the UX print before, but I could tell that it's a higher quality shirt. So if it looks good on a Gildan, it's going to look great on this shirt. I was actually really impressed with the shirt.
Great. Yeah, shout out to UX Print, iGroup Technologies. Thanks for being a sponsor and providing the blanks, and also providing the blanks here on the show floor at our Knowledge Center. We have some DTF Printing branded apparel for everyone, and we're using UX Print. So thanks to them. But yeah, no, that's cool to hear.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so you said a lot of people came up to you after the awards. What were they saying? Did they have questions for you?
So a lot of people wanted to see the shirt. A lot of the other contestants wanted to see the difference between what they did and what we did. And honestly, it was great talking to them all.
Yeah.
It was mostly, you know, congratulations. I had suppliers that I didn't know were here texting me and saying, hey, congratulations, I saw you won. It's been really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
But a lot of it was the conversations we were having was mostly about like the colors.
Right.
And talking about this was actually printed just in CMYK, and a lot of them thought that we did the CMYK RGEO. We're not doing that just yet, but I think the main thing was kind of bouncing ideas off of each other.
Okay.
You know, I want to see other people grow, and there were some other, you know, great. When I saw all the shirts laid out, and immediately assumed like, oh, yeah, I won.
Yeah.
And look, there were some really good entries in.
Yeah.
And so it was really cool talking to them and hear about their process and how they got what they did for their shirts, because they did do some of the half tone.
Yeah.
And two different kinds of half toning.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool. So we were just kind of talking about that, the contest, and about the industry as a whole and how we're growing. And it's just really cool to hear other people's perspectives that are doing the same thing as us.
Right.
And how they're growing their business. So we're just kind of giving each other ideas on, you know, how to continue to grow, make a better product, and, you know, sell more training rooms.
Yeah, I love that. I love that everyone is just, it's so new that everyone is like, let's try to figure this out together to get the best quality products. But it was fascinating to see out of, you know, when we really laid them all out, to look at the difference in every single shirt was different. Is there anything that really stood out to you that was very surprising in terms of if it was color consistency or hand feel?
So I was surprised at the difference in color.
Okay.
There were a lot of shirts that I think they all were different colors.
Yeah.
Which that surprised me. I thought they were all going to be kind of a little bit closer. But it kind of just showed the difference, like a good ICC profile.
Yeah.
And the ink and all that makes. So that was pretty surprising. The way people went about some of the prints, I was surprised to see.
Yeah.
But, you know, all in all, I kind of, we all got the same artwork, so I was kind of expecting it to all be like very close and very similar.
Yeah.
But the color thing really popped out at me. But yeah, that was the main thing that popped out.
Yeah, I think so. The same for me, especially when it's all laid out and you're looking at just the differences like side by side. For sure. Okay, so Gerald Gelito from Merch Studio, who won our contest earlier this year, we met with him at his Houston shop, and he was discussing the award. He has, the award right when you walk into his new facility. It's sitting right there. He's used it for marketing purposes, which he said his sales have, just gone through the roof because there's some, validation that he is, at the time of that contest, the winner of DTF Printing T-Shirt Contest #1. So what are you planning to do with these great accolades?
So I already started talking to my phenomenal website marketing guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Josh Creason, Priceless Consulting. He's built our website. He handles pretty much all of our ads and marketing. And I sent him the picture. He was actually the first person I sent the picture to.
Nice.
That I won the award. And I think he's more excited than I am.
Oh my gosh.
So he was talking about doing, like an email campaign, sending out to all of our customers and, letting them know. And we're probably going to do some kind of special coupon code celebration thing, because we're excited and, I wanted to kind of share that excitement with my customers.
Of course.
And then, of course, we're going to use that digital badge.
Yes.
So all of our product photos, they're going to have that badge on there.
Awesome.
I'm very excited. And it's great to hear that it really helped the last winner. So
Yes, for sure. He was very happy. Yeah. So you'll get your digital badge, your trophy, and also your $500 to DTF Superstore, one of our sponsors. Do you have any plans for what you'll do with that gift card?
Not yet. I use different suppliers, and I used to use DTF Superstore way back in the day, and the company I bought my printer from. I really like the sample that they sent me, so I wanted to stick with their combo of ink and film and powder. But I am excited to see, because it's been a long time since I went to DTF Superstore, so I'm gonna go and check it out.
Yeah.
See how they've grown. I know they've grown a lot since then too. So.
Right.
But yeah, I'm going to check it out, see what their new offerings are. And, I'm excited to see what they have.
Great. Okay, so we will have our third contest for DTF Expo 2025 next year in Mesa, Arizona, April 1st and 2nd. Do you think you will compete again?
Yeah, I definitely want to. I know the competition is going to keep getting tougher and tougher as, the industry grows. I think we're learning, and I love that. I love watching this industry grow, because it helps the entire industry grow, not just, the transfers, people that are buying the transfers.
Yeah.
I love seeing it. I also, like I said, I'm very interested. I love to win.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'm really happy that I won, but I'm also just as excited if I lose and to find out how I can improve. So I'll definitely be entering that one as well.
Great. Well, I can't wait to see your submission and all the other submissions for next year, and just continuing to grow this DTF printing industry all together and learning from each other and figuring out what works, what doesn't. But congratulations again, Spencer. I'm so glad you were here in person to win your award, and I'm so excited to work with you in the future. This is just the beginning of ways that we're going to be able to share everything that you're doing at Limitless Transfers with DTF Printing.
You can find Limitless Transfers at limitlesstransfers.com and on Facebook and Instagram. Congrats again to Spencer and his team for winning the second DTF Printing T-Shirt Contest. Head to DTFprinting.com to discover new ways to grow your DTF print business. Thanks for listening.